Well, hello. If you are watching this, then congratulations, you have survived Module 1. That's one down and five more to go. However, from this point on, the work is just going to be a little more intense. This week for Module 2, our focus is getting an overview of biblical poetry to understand what makes biblical poetry tick. What are the characteristics of biblical poetry and how does that differ from prose and other genres in the Bible? The main thought of content for this module is chapter 20 in Grasping God's Word. So chapter 20 is the chapter that gives the full overview of Old Testament poetry, and there's a lot of information in chapter 20. Okay, so that's the main focus of the core content. But if you would visit Module 2, there is a link there that is titled What to Study for Reading Exam 2. So in addition to chapter 20, there are several other resources that is intended to supplement chapter 20 and to expand it. One is on the psalm, which is another focus is getting an overview of the psalm. So we have a lecture note on the psalm that's presented there, as well as some other lecture notes on parallelism in poetry there. And so all of it is really to give you the content and to help you become equipped with the basic features of biblical poetry. How you want to organize material is really up to you. Our focus is putting this into practice and actually doing interpretation. So for the second half of this module, my thinking is to break the class into three smaller groups of about three or four each and to give you a song. And then you will work together to apply the features of poetry that you have reviewed and learned in part one and then apply it to the song. And that's really the focus of this entire semester. It's not just to have you memorize the material, because quite frankly, you have the book, you have the resources, that's there. But what's more difficult and something that can have a more profound effect is being equipped with the tools and then learning how to practice and in that way help you become even better readers and interpreters of the entire Bible. There for the benefit of you, your relationship with God, in your ministry, and service to others. Yeah. So that's the goal. So when you read the material, it is intense, and it's going to take about 8 to 10 hours, depending on how well you read and your level of preparation. And but my suggestion is come up with a system that works for you to organize the material. So for some might have like a Google Docs and maybe put down the different features of poetry, put some examples there. Others may just simply write down in a notebook. There's really no one way, but my suggestion is come up with something to help you organize the main topic that you can look at for the rest of the course and get information quickly from that. And so that's my suggestion, and that will be put into practice when you take the reading test. So the reading test is based on the reading and the lecture notes. That's all in module 2. And so when you take the test, will have access to whatever material you put together. And so the better that you're able to organize it and look at it quicker, the better you'll be able to take the test and to be able to complete the assignment, in a more efficient manner there. So the test, as always, it will be open at midnight, which is Central Standard Time Wednesday. Okay, so that means Tuesday going into Wednesday, the course announcement will be posted. You'll have 24 hours till Thursday midnight to take the test. It'll be about 45 minutes, similar format, but there's more content. So make sure that you work through the content over the next several days, and then you'll be fine. Now, then at midnight Thursday, the second part of the module will be unlocked, and then that will involve break you up into groups. They'll give you a song, and we'll do some actual interpretation. And I think that would be a good a time for all of us to really see the payoff of taking the time to learn the concept, and we're going to work together to see how it can help us to interpret the song better. And then, of course, you'll be applying what you've learned in the last module using online resources to pull up a biblical passage and to read in different translations. So we'll be doing that as well. And then each module will be adding more and more tools to our toolbox there. Okay, so that's it for module 2, and I hope you all are able to do well on it. I'm at your service, so just reach out to me if you have questions about the content or the material. I'm going to be grading the rest of the forums, which ends at midnight tonight. So I'm going to be grading all of those by Monday and Tuesday. But in looking over the quiz grade, all of you have the grade for the quiz on the reading, and I think most of you did really, really well. Nobody missed more than like a couple of items there, and I think we're off to a great start. Okay, so let's just keep doing what we're doing,